I wanted to see the Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day.
You found the map on the internet.
I thought it was porn at first.
Yeah, that's why I went to check it out. I went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me.
Is that his hair? Like it's long, or is that just a part of the hat?
I guess he found a map on the internet, so he wouldn't have to pay the 50 cents.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That works.
I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes and 3 seconds. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes came out the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I'd tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. That was useless.
Very well. First man begins cross-examination, thingamabobber. And be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Actually, he has a point. Here, let's just look at the whole thing again, just real quick. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I wanted to see a samurai rehearsal. Found a map on the internet. I went through the wood in the past, and the old lady told me not to catch me. I was going for the studio. I kind of lost in the ways, though, for about 30 minutes. The 30 minutes might be an important detail. When I was the Steel Samurai, I totally rocked right before my eyes. Out came a bad guy. Of course, Steel Samurai took him down, pow. If I had my camera with me, it would have been time for a shot.
He did have his camera.
Yeah, but he says he didn't. He said, if I had my camera with me. That might be an important point. Does it say in this thing that he had it? Always carries it. Would that be a point? Would that be something to present
Let's
then?
just go through the whole thing.
Yeah, it says, yeah, he still learned how to use it, but he says always carries it. That might be a point to go off of. You think we should try an objection? So let's do it. Let's go for a objection! Okay, it works. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange.
Well, of course he wouldn't want
Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about
I
that.
was saving up to get an autograph.
Huh? Yeah, that's true.
Because autographs cost money, too.
Oh, yeah.
Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright! A word with you!
You're being too harsh.
Uh-oh. Was I put on the pressure too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. Yes, that's good information. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera to a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child.
Look who's talking!
I don't care if you're the child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. Slap you right in your face,
true.
Edgeworth.
That's true. Don't worry, you'll do that tonight. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney?
Well, Cody?
What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what?
Want to fight about it?
Yeah. Big whoop. Want to fight about it? You got a problem with that? I'll just draw my sword in court.
Right.
What a stupid-
Little box. So, you did have your camera. And did you use the camera?
Why would I use it?
So you could get pictures.
Why would I
Stupid
use it?
question was that?
I'm going to see my hero in person. Why would I use my camera?
Alright, I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please tell me by the court what you were so busy watching. You better not say porn.
What I saw. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules.
That was the greatest friggin' testimony I've ever heard in my life. He rules, you say? Ah!
Like breaking rules?
Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. What the hell am I supposed to get from that?
Probably press everything.
Oh, let me see. Yeah, I have my camera with me. But I was so glued to the action I couldn't take my eyes off it. Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy, wham. Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, he's the coolest. These rules. Something about this account doesn't seem right.
Phoenix? It doesn't seem right because he's being deliberately vague.
Phoenix, listen.
Press him on the facts, Phoenix. Find out what he saw. See, I told you press him.
Look how freaking pressing little boys and fat guys. It's so weird. Hold it! So, why didn't you use it?
He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching a real thing.
Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! So you were watching the Steel Samurai. You watched the whole fight?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away? Not even once? Actually, we can just keep it like this. We're both naturally loud in this voice anyway.
No.
Okay. Then tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. Like he said.
Wham.
But he doesn't actually say anything.
So the bad guy attacked him first.
Yeah.
What sort of person was this bad guy?
I told you. A person. He was a person.
How was he dressed?
Huh. I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next?
Okay, I guess that moving. Why?
Huh? What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, a samurai chop, a samurai slap, something like that.
He's still being vague about this.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops.
How should I play this? Press it harder. Cody.
What?
Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah, so what?
Yet you missed the most important part.
What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated clearly what he saw, quite clearly.
You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Vague. Tell me, what kind of murder uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow!
Unless the slap is a clean blow.
He's trying to repress a memory in therapy. Order! Order! Mr. Wright! How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing!
Phoenix,
That's like the millionth time she said Phoenix. This said this Phoenix.
I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out.
Are you sure I can? Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he have watched the climax of the fight? Huh? Okay, he couldn't watch it. He was watching something else. Show evidence. Is there any evidence that directly shows that he couldn't have, why he would have missed it? I know he has his little book. That's the only thing I can think of. But the thing is, that book is the opposite. Because that book proves that he would show it. He would watch it. Because he always takes a picture of the finishing blow.
Oh, yeah.
He always takes a picture when he finished out the bad guy. So we have to prove why he wouldn't.
Maybe
Maybe
doesn't
he
have a picture of it in his book.
Maybe he couldn't. I'm trying to think of maybe he couldn't watch it. 'Cause I don't think he'd be watching something else. And I'm not really sure if there's any evidence I can prove.
Could you go into evidence or court record?
As soon as you choose it, I'm sure you can.
Here you go. Camera. It says he's still learning how to use it.
Okay.
So maybe that means he didn't know how to take the picture? So maybe he couldn't watch it. Wait. Well, he would. Oh, he could. Why he couldn't watch it? Okay.
Yeah, not why I couldn't take a picture.
That does. Yeah, there's nothing that proves that he couldn't. There's nothing that proves that.
Look in the book.
Well, the book.
Mr. Wright, we're waiting.
Excuse me, I just need to look through all this stuff real quick. Okay. Contains photos of every victory scene. Yeah. So that's proof that he would see it. So we're not proving that he couldn't have seen it. He bought the pass and it wouldn't have to do the monkey. Mrs. Monkey, I think it's just he couldn't watch it. I have a feeling it's that. Because there's no evidence. And what the hell else would he be watching? Unless he had like porn with him or something. I'm just gonna go with he couldn't watch it and see what happens. There's no exclamation points because hopefully it's not gonna.
The music didn't stop.
Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age?
Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched.
Huh.
Got a point there.
I have to agree with Mr. Edgeworth. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have another explanation? We have ascertained. Okay, so evidence? Let's try he was watching something else. Let's see what happens. He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else. Probably.
Probably.
Something else?
Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at?
A bug? Come on, think of something. Think of something. Nothing. Mr. Wright! Please refrain from making baseless claims. Yes, sorry, Your Honor. Do you have another explanation? Okay, so we just repeat this, okay. So we have to show evidence, okay. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? What's that? I don't know what evidence is. Yes, Your Honor. Evidence. Why did Cody look away from the... Why did he look away from the fight?
Maybe he was learning how to use his camera.
Oh!
Like, because he had to look at it,
Maybe, yeah, he was looking at his camera.
figure out how to take the picture.
So maybe that might have counted as him looking at something else, however. Let's try that. There's no points. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera?
You just saw it.
The witness claimed that he had recently received his camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah!
Oh, wow, he actually figured
Correct! He knows how to do 2 + 2 and make it fish. Why would Cody be looking something else at a critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture!
Hey,
Bullseye!
what's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids?
Yes. Pressing, not picking.
This is
different.
Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero.
You know what I realized?
What?
If Mia was doing the questioning instead of me, this thing would probably have been done a half an hour ago.
Yeah.
Yep, but she's
It's like, hey, I have boobs. Can you tell me what happened? Okay. End of game. We're done. We win. Powers is innocent. Thanks to the power of boobs.
the power of power.
And not take a picture.
Right.
I forgot what she said.
Cody. She said that basically, how could he watch his hero and not take a picture?
Yeah, okay.
There was only one reason you had to look away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to it. So you missed the climax of the fight. Correct?
Yeah.
Well, Phoenix, I bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again.
Right! Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Population me.
No photo.